The topic of today's conversation is focused around quality because that's exactly what Lafco is. There's a new addition to Lafco's Absolute collection, a new top contender on the block.
It reminds me like when I was 16 in the Bronx, running up and down the block.
This one in particular is one of the most noteworthy scents of the year so far, for both scent quality and for personal scent preference. The new scent is called Star Jasmine, and as you can probably already guess, it's a jasmine focused scent, my overall favorite scent note, and we'll be discussing both the candle and reed diffuser variant of Star Jasmine. I will say the new releases this year has been plentiful, and I am absolutely loving how some of my favorite candle and fragrance houses has been creating great quality scents. Not just repackaging pre-existing scents or releasing mediocre scents, but creating thought-provoking scents that are worth experiencing. They're quality scents that remind you of why you love that particular candle or fragrance house so much. Lafco is one of those home fragrance brands that continues to create some of the best new releases on a yearly basis. They don't often release new scents for the Absolute collection, so this one was a treat. When discussing quality home fragrance, Lafco is definitely part of that conversation, and this new creation of Star Jasmine is hands down one of their best recent creations. Now, granted, I am a little biased when saying that because I'll take the scent of jasmine in any variation, but the quality of this jasmine scent is definitely top tier. And of course, with this being part of their Absolute collection, the quality is a bit more enhanced with highly concentrated fragrance oils, a bit more luxurious with a more robust scent. Lafco describes their Absolute candles as their ultimate expression. It's a pure expression to their commitment to using sustainable ingredients, and the experience, oh, it's worth it. Now, Labdanum Absolute, that's still my favorite Lafco candle. I actually have it burning behind me. But after experiencing Star Jasmine, I feel the Absolute collection is where I need to be when it comes to Lafco. From the quality of the vessels to the quality of the scents, it's exactly what I look for in home fragrance. I find comfort in the Absolute collection. That's the best way I can describe it. If I were to have a candle of my own, this is the type of quality I would strive for. The hand-blown glass vessel of Star Jasmine is the first sign of what to expect with this scent. It's extremely well made. The type of vessel that's more like an art piece than a candle vessel. And the flame shining through the complex, colorful glass when burning is another element that sets it apart from other candles. It reminds me of the sun shining through a colorful stained glass window. Very beautiful hand-blown glass with texture that you can actually feel when touching it. The coloring of this particular glass vessel is the perfect representation of the quality of the scent. Now, when it comes to the scent, this particular jasmine is made in such a way where you can pick up the many characteristics of the jasmine flower. I personally think jasmine is one of the most powerful florals you can come across. After smelling it just once, you can instantly pick up on it when you smell it again, or if it's a note of a scent. Jasmine has this very distinctive smell to it. Yes, it is a floral, but it's not this overly bright floral smell you tend to get with your typical floral scents. Jasmine has this extremely musky smell to it, almost like sweet, sensual sweat on a humid day. Bit of a striking description, but jasmine has that beautiful, distinctive, unique smell to it that I absolutely love. And that's what I get with the Star Jasmine scent. At times, it's a sweet jasmine. At times, it's a fresh jasmine. At times, it's a musky, sensual jasmine. At times, it's an earthy jasmine. Every characteristic of jasmine is found in this. It opens with fresh top notes of bergamot, peach, rhubarb, and ylang-ylang, going into the mid notes of jasmine, absolute, rose, and lilac, rounded out with a bright, sweet base of orange blossom, vanilla, and woody accord. So, with the mention of fruity, sweet, and floral notes, here's exactly what my nose picks up. From the cold throw, I pick up more of a fresh jasmine, majority jasmine, but I can tell that there is a freshness there which is coming from the bergamot. Ylang-ylang also carry jasmine-like properties which deepens the jasmine aroma from the scent on cold. I am glad peach isn't prominent or the scent of rose. I feel like those would have thrown the scent off just a little bit for me. Most of these notes I assume are supportive notes to help bring out the robust jasmine. A strong fruit note wouldn't have done this scent any justice in my opinion. It isn't fruity in the slightest, at least to my nose it isn't. Just a fresh jasmine on cold. When burning, when burning, it turns into this extremely polarizing musky jasmine with a bit of vanilla that adds a bit of a sweet aspect to the scent. And at times, it turns into what seems like an earthy jasmine, maybe coming from the jasmine absolute itself. And when I say earthy, it almost smells like jasmine that's growing out of damp earth, like condensation or morning dew you find on flowers as the sun is rising. I find this to have quite the beautiful burn to it, very warm and sensual, very jasmine. And as far as the performance, the cold throw, it's moderate. You will pick it up sitting close by. It's your average candle cold throw performance. The hot throw, on the other hand, very strong. It won't be an overwhelming scent that chokes you, but it will fill a large apartment very easily. It's also a bit stronger than that when utilizing a warmer. A couple days ago, I left my apartment for about 30 minutes, and when I walked back up to my door, I don't know if my mind was playing tricks on me, but I could have sworn I smelled this candle scent from outside. It's that, or my door is badly aligned, which isn't the case. Overall, it's safe to say this is a very strong performer in a soft, sensual way. If you really enjoy jasmine, you'll definitely be satisfied with the performance of this scent. Speaking of strong scent performance, when it comes to the Reed Diffuser variant of Star Jasmine, the scent is just as strong, and that's only utilizing a few reeds. My reasoning for only using half of the reeds was if the scent was going to be stronger than the candle, I wanted to avoid any interruptions when burning other candles. I basically don't want the scents to clash. For me personally, when using a reed diffuser, I want that scent only on that side of the apartment. I don't want the scent to creep into the other parts of the space, creating unwanted aromas.
Joe, what is smell? What that smell called?
My stomach, I told you, man.
Oh,
I don't even want to move, Grandma.
that's gas.
I want to keep scent separation as best as possible. The diffuser comes with this large 15-ounce glass bottle for the diffuser oil that will last me for months since I never pour the entire bottle into the vessel. I only use about a quarter of the oil at a time, which will help with keeping the scent contained to that part of the space. And Lafco reeds are thick. Their diffusers come with 8 reeds, so using only a few at a time is good enough for me. And when it comes time to change them out after being flipped a couple times, I know I have more. As far as the scent, I would say the jasmine is a little more potent than what you get with the candle. It's more of an aromatic, musky jasmine, still just as polarizing and beautiful without overwhelming the space. Well, depending on the factors I just mentioned, of course. I never experienced the jasmine scent in my entryway, so I wanted to try this one out to see how I like it when leaving and coming in. So far, so good. It's only been about a week, so I'll know for sure if I like it there in about a month or so. I do know for certain the vessel of this diffuser is gorgeous. I kind of like the directional texture a little more on this diffuser than the candle. I don't know what the glass blowing tool is called that the artisans use, but holding this in hand and seeing all of this texture makes me appreciate the craftsmanship more. Very beautiful piece of glass that enhances the look of a space. Besides the scents, the craftsmanship is probably what I love most about the Absolute collection. The level of quality from this collection is definitely top tier. It's something I expect from this level of home fragrance. It's all about the experience Lafco provides with this collection. Star Jasmine is one of my current favorite new releases of the year so far. I'm sure you'll be seeing it again. What a year this has been already. Make sure you're subscribed because there are more new releases coming to the channel, and I cannot wait to talk about them with you.